Alright, close enough to start time. Audio's a little jacked up already. Let me know if I'm too quiet or if music's too loud or anything like that. Because, I don't know how to check that. Alright, I did do a little work since last stream, just because I was having so many problems on stream. Didn't know how to program, so I looked up a little bit more programming language. I do think I have that in order. I added a few more things, colored a little bit, greebled it up a little bit. So I added these floor pieces, kind of tucked everything and went in where it should be. And hello, how's it going, Mayor? This is basically what I got going on now. So it's a lot more stable. I actually added a few more pistons down here too, and that really helped it out. So let's do a open cycle. Let's get over to it. So I'm not sure if I'm in love with the smoke yet. But that's it. Now we just got to put a few more of them together. So I think we could start that. Yeah, it adds flare, but it almost adds it in the wrong spot, in my opinion. So this is it going off one more time. It's like almost too late in the cycle. So I either got to start it sooner or prevent this from opening. We'll take a look at that right now. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of a delay and see if that'll help it and make it look a little bit better. So we're using Mother AI for the or OS for this. We want to move this down, so we'll add another wait command. This is in place of the timer blocks. So we're going to move these two back, these three back. Copy that, take that out, put that here, and that should add us a 1 second wait in between stuff. I'm going to recompile it because I didn't like it. And let's see now. This will open up, shoot up, turn on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll look better with everything together. Voice is a bit low. Okay, I can turn that up. There we go. And we'll close this again. I actually want it open to paste it. Let's see if it pastes okay, because I haven't checked on that yet. Alright, we're going to open this. We should be able to paste it. So we're back in here. Make sure it's fully open. Should be good from there. I definitely want this up on like a hill or something. Actually, let's do this. It's not exactly what I wanted. Let's do that. Oh, it has to be up there. Oh, I can't do it now. Come on. I'll take that. And we'll just come off that. And we'll delete all this other stuff. And this. Okay. So now that we have that, yes, I can turn it up some more. And there we go. See if that's a little bit better. copying this. Oh shoot, we gotta make sure this works first. It should. Alright, cool. Just gotta make sure nothing's stuck together. So far, so good. If that didn't stick, it should be okay. Yep, we're good. As long as Z didn't stick. Alright, we'll open this one more time. Yep, nothing stuck. Cool. So we'll snag this. We should just be able to paste this right on here. We'll just keep pasting these down. Sweet. And this should just work right out of the box. We'll just have to do a recompile, and then all of the language that was working in the other one should work for this one. So mother, recompile. Once this is done. Alright, and closing. Looks pretty smooth. Okay. The only thing I'm not sold on is this line either. I don't know if I like the orange. But there's that. I don't need another. I need one of these to basically run the code. So we'll delete this, and this, and this. That because we're going to go this way, and we'll just use this cockpit over here. Let's make sure this is recompiled. So get back into this, recompile, call it good. Now we just need to copy this, and we need to find a way to paste this. Here, we'll have to grab it from here, I think. Like this. It still doesn't like it. Probably because that over there. So let's chop this off. See if it'll. Oop, that's not really what I wanted. I don't know why this didn't fall, but let's see if it'll paste now. Still won't paste. Maybe one more block. There we go. Okay. Oh no, I can't paste in this. So, getting rid. I have to paste it in the closed position. Otherwise, everything will stick together. Or open position. Was it already broken again? Okay, everything's working. Right, once that's done, we'll copy it. Then we're going to have to find something to close this gap, but that should be easier than what it is. So we'll call this one Mother OS 2. This will be Mother OS 1. Should be the only ones we have. Let's double check on that. Yeah, there's the group, but so one will stay with all of this stuff. We don't want this in there anymore, so we'll just delete that like that, and close door 2. All right, so we have open door 1 and close door 1. So now we go over to this one and we'll make this 2, and then it should work in conjunction with each other. So now I have to just change all these to 2. Oh no, I didn't download the mod to make this easier either, so I have to manually name all these, which is going to be a huge pain in the butt. Anybody know what that's called, the rename mod? Maybe not for programming language, but the actual names of stuff. I used to have it in a plugin, but now that the plugin loader isn't working anymore, I don't have it. So, 2. Okay, we don't need this anymore. And we don't need this anymore. The only reason I'm deleting the 2s is because it's not updated with the new code. So we have open door 2, and this will be closed door 2. Basically switching all these naming conventions. That bang is a little annoying. I think Clang's trying to get out, but there we go. All the way down. I should double check this to make sure I don't miss anything, because it will screw everything up if that happens. Let's see. So starting here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, looking for 2s. They're all 2s. 2. And I do think we got everything. So this one's good. All right. We have to disconnect this quick because I don't want to rename stuff that's on that grid. So I got to go down and rename all these. So this will be, make this a little bit easier with copy paste. But oh, not that one. There we go. And just moving through stuff. Don't need that. This will be 2. Lots of these. And we'll actually have to put all these in a group as well, because that's how it's going to read it from the programming block. Oh, there's no way that's it though. There's got to be more. Yeah, there is. Okay. Don't care about those. Don't care about those. These should be 2B along with these. I don't actually know if this will work yet, so hopefully it does. I did some stuff off camera, but wanted to keep it somewhat legit with this. So I'm going to do all these. Changing. This is the boring part. I really wish I would have got that mod, but it's too late now. If it gets too monotonous, maybe I'll still do it. I just have one more thing to do after this, and gotta figure out what's broken. I think I need 6 sections of this, so this is going to be really monotonous to do all this. Oh no. Was that a B or an A? Let's double check that. A. Okay, good. So it starts here. And still going through, renaming all these, lots and lots of hinges. Lots of hinge A's. There's gotta be a way to name these faster, vanilla. Cockpit. Okay, we don't care about any of these because these are all wrong. So getting that, delete. And here's all of our A's to here. There we go. Here's all of our B's. To there. Need to name that. Here's C. Hinge exhaust, we need those. Image gap 2, we need those. What's up, Zeke? We are engineering some space right now. And really boringly renaming stuff. But it must be done. Almost done with the renames. This is going to be really monotonous for the rest of them. And the last piston's right here. There we go. So we should be able to... Where's Mother at? Mother OS. Recompile. It is. It's almost done. Just 6 more sections to go. So we're basically just going to put these two together, and we need to offset them a little bit so that they look cooler, and for no other reason. So we need to close this gap. Hopefully we can do it with a few pistons without too much clang. So how we'll do that is this. Tell this to go out. Bring this here. Let's see. Need this bad boy. And that's going to be too long. I'm going to go here, right? Nope. I don't think we're going to fuse anything here, so we should be able to just put some merge blocks here. And close this up. Oh, that's got to be gone too. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, I wanted to copy this, but not as that. Crap. Alright, I gotta disconnect this for the other ones that I need to do. So, that should be one grid now. It is. Let's just put this thing over here. Because I don't want to keep redoing that over and over again. Alright, so we're connected. We can now get rid of this. We probably have to make this a ship again, because I'm sure it's a station. Info, convert to ship. There we go. And should be able to close this up. Should be able to close this up, I say. Oh, maybe it's just caring about this. Yeah, there it is. Weehaw. Should have saved. Alright, good. Nothing exploded. And now, let's try this. So what? Our commands shouldn't be that much different. It's gonna be a big old door. So we got Mother OS. So we got 1 and 2. So we are still gonna need open door. And let's just put it on the next one. Okay, so it should be closed door 1. Yep, closed do. This is 1, this is 2. Should be close door 2. No, this is open door. There we go. Open door, and then we'll put closed door. Obviously, we'll do this all differently with commands. Man, this is banging all around though. Close door 2. Okay. Should be able to test this now. We'll reload these programming blocks. Reload that, reload this. Alright, so these close should work. So we'll close 1, close 2. Alright, it works. It's really... That was weird. Well, we'll have to figure out what happened there. Let's get a little bit further out. Let's do open door. And that is acting really weird. I wonder if they're hitting each other. They shouldn't be, though. There's no panels or anything in between them. Alright, let's try closing this again, I guess. Let's really take a look at this. I never really do, buddy. Oh, that's not good. Let's open the second door first, because that's all jacked up. Can't figure out what's messed up with this. Besides that. Another bolt jacked up. Okay. I imagine something's fused that shouldn't be. Maybe inertial tensors. Yeah, I don't get it because we basically just copy and pasted this, so how could this be wrong from the other one? 15, 5, and 15. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know why this has a weird velocity on it. I wonder if these ones do too. Wherever they are. Zero, 5. Indeed, Marcus, we are. Now we're trying to quell him because the door isn't working. I just copy pasted it, and for some reason this one does not want to play nice. I wonder if I messed something up in the code. That could really be the only reason why this is happening. So we're going to open this again. Let's take a look at that and see what I did. Should be in this one. So it's on open, right? And those are called 2A. Speed 4. Are they 2A? See, I don't remember now. We're gonna have to check. These are 2Cs. No, 2Bs. B's the ones we're looking for. So let's get into open. 2A, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2B, speed 5. So I don't know why those are going to whatever speed they are. I mean, they should just pretty much tell it to do that. Well, let's just hard reset them and disconnect them and connect them and see what they do. So detach and attach. That one's good. That one's 0. Anyone that have any sort of speed to them are probably wrong. Just lock all this stuff. That also has a speed. And this also has a speed. So, don't know what's going on with all these. This should auto unlock, so I'm not too worried about it. These are all negative 90s. Let's do this again. Closing door 2. Oh, jeez, not even looking. Nope, still doing weird stuff. half this game is just figuring out why stuff is happening. So yeah, these are all jacked up. Alright, we're just gonna disconnect this then. We're gonna disconnect this one, disconnect this one. And we'll just take a look at what these middles are doing. Detach and detach. Okay, so we just got the middles now. Should be able to open it. We do have damage off right now. That's what's really allowing this to not explode on us. Okay. Looked like everything moved the right direction and everything. This one was struggling a little bit, but now that we reattach that, let's see what it does. So it should close. I just don't get it. I could have named them incorrectly. I guess that's the one more thing that I could have done. Oh man, I messed this up. Yep. Open the wrong door. Close one. Oh, now I'm really done. I'm just gonna do some weird stuff. Okay, cool. So, what did I name what? This is called a hinge B, right? Oh, that's exactly what happened. See how these two are not on hinge B. 2B, huh? So that means I mislabeled these. This should be a B. And this should be a B. I messed that up. Okay. Well, that would be why. And probably over here as well. That would be why. So it can be off. Yeah, I'm missing one there too. Dang it. I'm guessing it's one of these C's. 2Z. You only want it on. Here, I'll show you after I figure out which one of these I mislabeled. It's this one. So we're gonna re-delete these two because they're jacked up. And hinge 2B. We're going to copy that. And hopefully that's all of them. 2B. Yes. Okay. And then we need 2C as well. Much better. Guarantee that's going to help. We will recompile this. Oh, you know, we'll have the inertial tensor question first. No, I don't want to do that. In fact, I'll save. So, when you're dealing with inertial tensor, you're basically sharing the weight in between this guy and, well, I should say your grid piece and the rest of the grid. So, I want all this to share its mass, but I don't want this to share its mass with everything. So what you do that for is, like, you would turn it on here, and you turn it on here, which it's not, and you turn it on here. But you would leave this one off, and this one off, and this one off, because this basically breaks the chain in between your mass. So these want to be on. And actually, I think I had a very strange setup on this. I think I had the middle one off. So that one's on. This one should be off. Yep, for that reason. And this one should be off. Alright. Moving on. Recompile. See if everything stops messing up. Let this go through. And we'll try this again. So, We're back. We should be able to close these two doors. So close that one, close that one. Much better. Looking pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. See you, Mayor. So I should be able to open that. Wait a few seconds. Open this one. Okay. 6 more to go. And before I forget, I need to rename this one over here because I'm pretty sure this one's jacked up. So I can get rid of all these. Get into this. And we're over here. 2B. Yep, screw this one up too. And it's the C's that are messed up. So this should be a B. This should be a B. I think there's only one over here. That one, this one right here. So 2C, 2B need to be deleted. 2B right here. Well, actually, all these are getting changed anyway, so I don't really care. All these need to be deleted. And this will be our 3. So bear with me again. Grab a Coke. This might take a second. Just need to rename these all correctly this time, so I don't run into what we just did. Did I just do it again? No. That was the end. Okay. It would be way easier if I had that rename. Next stream, if I remember. After I'm all done with this. What? What is going on? Why is this a B? Hold up. Three, 2C. Okay. All right. And this is a B. Okay. 3. Yeah, dude. I just I saw it on Reddit one day, and some 3 Raccoons was really telling me to check it out, and it's dang good. It's especially easy when you're doing like multiple segments like this, where you don't have to redo all your timer blocks. You basically just change the custom data, and it makes everything's real easy. So this isn't even this has nothing to do with Mother technically. I mean, it just reads the groups a lot easier, but that's pretty slick. I like it so far. And I'm not going to say I'm never going to use timer blocks again, but on stuff like this, it makes it way easier. And we need these. This will be 2. Oh no, we're in 3 now. So grabbing that, change all these. Nope. This will be 3. This is the stuff that drives me crazy. Renaming everything on each one. Don't need those. Don't need those. This will be 3. this will also be 3. Just name this 3. Horizontal 3. Copy. And vert 3. Almost done, I promise. To the next one. I'm sure I'll screw this one up to the point where it won't want to work either. Okay, there's that. We need to get into Mother, and all we have to do to redo everything is change this. Yeah, absolutely. Large grid, I like to just make a hinge with a bunch of small grid ones on it. But I agree, there's just, there's a bunch. And then if you screw something up in, like this is much easier to read than hundreds of, or I wouldn't say hundreds, but you know, tens of timer blocks where everything's hidden away, or you page away one thing and then you start activating something you shouldn't. This definitely is a lot easier to read. And this is automatically going to pick up on the groups that we already did. And all we're doing is just renaming this, and then all these will be separate from the other 2 modules. As long as we rename everything with a 3. I already screwed this up before, and forgot one of these, and then it's actuating the other door when it shouldn't be. It gets messy. But it's pretty easy to figure out too. Because if one of the doors is moving when it shouldn't be, it means that you didn't change a value. Let's do that here. This also needs to be a 3, so I already skipped one. Alright, where are we at? 2B. Oh my gosh, it's rough. I just did that that other thing with the Viking that I made, and if I forgot one thing on a page, it was just a huge nightmare to go through, because I mean, I think there's 100 timer blocks in there, and they all interact with each other. So going through here, making sure I renamed everything. Door 3, that's all open. Closed door. Looks like everything is changed. We're just double checking because it makes it easier. Good. So we should be able to recompile and run the programming block. Should just be a what? Open. Spell it right. Door 3. And closed door. Nope. Closed door. And it should work. Closed door. Not ideal. What the heck? That stuff broken free. Oh no. That's not great. How did this... Oh my. Yeah, what goes on here? That was all jacked up. Like broke free there, broke off there. Okay. Well, I think this is hosed, but we could at least keep the code. Yeah, I don't know what's not unlocked with this, but multiple things decided it's probably like... Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. I'm guessing something's fused in one of these. I mean, this one's probably already broke. Yeah. So that's what it was. It was fused up here. Well, that's a bit of a pain. The cool thing is we could save all the programming that we did in this, but this blueprint's hosed. It's kind of why I wanted to paste it over here, but oh man, now this is all fused together. Now we're gonna have to grab it out of this, and I'm gonna have to rename. Or we just put this back to back here. I think that's what we do. So we'll grab all the programming out of here. Yeah, paste issue. I hate that. I do be like that though. So all this is still good, so we'll just copy this out. And we'll paste it into this one, a known good one. And at least we have all that. But all these are jacked. Which is a pain in the ass. God, I don't want to rename all this again. I wonder if there's some sort of naming convention I could do beyond that. Ah, it's all good, man. I'm doing this for fun. If there's a few people watching, it's all good. If there's nobody watching, I'm still going to be doing this, so it is what it is. Okay, going through all this. Jeez, I really need to pay attention though, because I'm going to screw this up again. Oh, you know what? If I keep it here, I have to... It's half as many. So maybe I'll just keep it like that. We'll just rename this. I only have to do half. We'll do that, and then we'll just paste it. Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, I meant to download it, and I didn't. And now I'm screwed, so... Yeah, unfortunately, I meant to do that before the stream. I didn't, and now everybody, including myself, is paying for that. But I found out a way to relabel half as many, so... Yeah, maybe I'll download it quick. But that would kind of hose the stream. That's not what I want. Hinge gap. It could be. I mean, it would really help. Maybe we'll do like a quick reload. It's got to be. I mean, it's a 5-minute fix. It'd probably save at least 15 minutes. Should be everything. Don't need this. And sauce pipe 3. Make sure all these are 3s. Alright, and mother. Do recompile. Yeah, easy rename. Is that what it's called? Let's see. Bear with me for a second. I will download it quick. Just need to get on my Steam. Please. Of course it doesn't want to. Alright, my Steam's not popping up, of course. we doing? We were making this work. We don't necessarily have to do it on that. Well, yeah, let's double check it does work. Programming. Nope, that's alright. And close door. Okay, looks like I absolutely screwed that up again. Jeez, I cannot get that right. I think it's the hinges that I mislabeled again. So, open the door. Looks like I missed one, yep. And I named it an A. There it is. So, my C's are good, my B's are almost good, and my A's. So A's and B's need to be deleted, redone to there, and B's. Oh, and this one. There we go. Oh, that means I screwed up my A again. Crap. Might as well just delete it. Here. Sometimes if you don't completely delete the group, it will save it, or on repaste, it will put it back into the group. So that's why I have to completely remake it. Looks like I have all my A's now. Should have all of them. And all my B's are correct. Okay, let's try that again. Close door. What? I didn't recompile. Try it again. So it looks like it's mostly in the open position. All right. Okay, so I do have it. I am subscribed to it. So we'll close this, we'll reload real quick, turn that on so it's not such a pain in the butt. Looks like we have a functional door. All we gotta do is keep pasting it. And that also has to be in the open position in order to be pasted. There we go. Okay. On close, we'll save. Main menu. The mod ID. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I already was subscribed to it, so. Let's see, load. Oh, you guys are gonna see all my secret special stuff. Mods. Easy. There it is. Private, there we go. Just want to make sure. We'll keep that on for now. Hopefully we can get this door done today. And, I don't know. Probably troubleshoot the dropship. I don't know if anybody's been following along, but that thing's messed up for some reason. It used to work and now it doesn't. Did anybody not see the cubes that we were working on? The whole reason behind the hangar door? Okay. Oh, gotta feed the hamster. This thing's loading slow. I think it has a little bit of voxel damage in it, so that's what makes the world file a little bit bigger. Here we go. So, we want to copy this, make sure it works. Make sure it's not stuck. Close the door. Close the door. Maybe it's still reinitializing. Oh, no. Not great. Okay, now we have to figure out where it's stuck. It's not what it's supposed to look like. So I think we can fix this fairly easily. We can... Oh, I know why this happened too. Okay. It's because I was redoing the bottom of this. So we will just put a small block somewhere around here. There it is. So put it here. That shouldn't allow it to paste there. Let's try this again. Lovely. Okay. Oh, looks like we got another issue. Hopefully this one's not stuck. No, it's not. I wonder how that was stuck. Oh, well, no, I don't know how. Maybe we'll just leave it in this position, because if it's there, it probably won't stick to anything. It can't stick to there. It can't stick to anywhere else. Okay. Let's grab it, paste it. It's in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Try this again. And it's still reinitializing. There we go. Why is it so bouncy? Okay. That looks weird to me, but maybe it's fine. Make sure everything opens. It looks as if this is stuck. It's not. What exactly is going on? Is it just not labeled? Piston exhaust 3, right? Let's try that again. Maybe that was the whole issue in the first place. This is definitely a lot springier than it should be. All the inertia tensors are on where they should be. But it's a lot boingier. Yep, okay, that's why. Yeah, it's so weird. It seems like it's a lot more unstable. For absolutely no reason. These should be off. These are on, okay. One more piston, yep. That's all on. And this, for some reason, doesn't like it now. Whatever, man. It's good enough. So we'll change this piston to a 3. Copy, paste. That should fix that. Mother needs to be recompiled anyways. So we're going to grab you up. Put you there. Copy you again. I don't know if it's going to paste here, because that side's going to be goofy. Yep, figured that. Alright, let's try you again. There we go. Let's try a nice little recompile on this, make sure it's going to work, and then we'll paste it onto these bad boys. What? Why can't I win here? I feel like nothing changed in between that. Okay. Okay. Copy. Sometimes it'd be like that. It's just going to be a huge pain in the butt the whole way through. Okay. What if there's something to do with this? We'll delete that. Get rid of you. Recompile this. Good. Mods here. That will be helpful. And closing the door. Okay, this one pasted in okay. Don't know why the other one sucked. I don't think so. Oh, you know what? No, not on this one. Maybe on the other one. This one I didn't detach them, so I should be able to open this, and then we'll paste this in. But we will make sure it works first. Okay. So fully open, there we go, copy. This is a long drawn out process. If I can get away with it being closer now for some reason. Oh, okay. One more minute? No. So, yeah, it can be pasted here. That's fine with me. And I should still be able to run it. Close the door. Still reinitializing. Close the door. Hey, look at that. And it's not springy anymore, so no idea what's going on there. Looking good. Should look really cool when we put it all together. So far, 3 sections down, 3 more to go. If I could just copy paste this out. Ooh, maybe I can. And I'll just, that would save a ton of time. Maybe we'll try that. We'll try that. I'll just take this end and put it over there so each end will open. I think we can do that. That would be cool. And it would save a ass load of time. Times 3, basically. Will be enough, though. What we got? Well... Okay, what? Is this the useless one? Yeah, this is the useless one. Let's at least get rid of some of these nasties. I don't think I need this one either. I need to shrink this one up. So we'll do that quick. Put this on. Bring this over. Attach this on. And do one of these. Put you into the ground. disconnect. You need an inertial tensor on, and you can just go out. Cool. That should be a ship. Or no, we still have to convert it. Maybe it already is. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, so we have 3 different programming blocks here. We shouldn't have them over here. Cool. I will check those hinges though. Attached, 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 attached. I think I reattached them. I only was messing with the top ones, so I'm gonna check the other ones. Good. Good. Oh, oh. Good call, good call. And attach. Very nice. Thanks, Alt. Okay. Alright, so this should just be a matter of grabbing this and turning it around. Which way do I want this though? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. So we could do this. And then where would I grab that from? So if 1. No, I'd want it to be like 3 first. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just gonna grab it from here. Figures I download the mod and then I don't need it. Or I do. I think it's because this long thing here. I also think it's because there's something in the ground. Yep. Anything else? I don't think so. That's still not it. Okay. Oh no. That's an issue though. I guarantee these fuse together. They didn't. That's amazing. That one did. Alright, so how do we undo that? We're just gonna have to. Man, that's a huge pain. I mean, I guess it's not that much work. We'll just do this. So that won't fuse. And that won't. We'll just delete these afterwards. Same thing will happen there. We're just going to use these for now on. No, not like that. This is just to prevent the stick. If you're copying, pasting a lot of stuff with subgrids, this is how you do it. You just make it within the same block. So these shouldn't be able to be placed in a normal grid, so they will not fuse. That's all we're doing. And those should be the only pieces that want to fuse. Besides, I think those are okay. We'll just see. Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of that stick again. Yeah. It doesn't want it. Boom. Well, let's actually check this. This should not be stuck together. All three of these should move independently. We need closed doors, so... No, they fuse together. Crap. Why? How? No, they didn't. They're just screwed up. Oh, I know why. Because they don't have these. I don't know how these got away with not fusing. We just got lucky, I guess. But we need to add these on these two. Okay. We'll do it over here. And these should be good to paste. Something like that. And that already has it. So, paste time. What are we doing here? Can't do it. Sucks. I don't know why this is floating, but what do we got here? We got one. So we don't want that. We want this one. Still can't paste. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Hey, there we go. So we do need to delete these three programming blocks, though. This one. This one. This one. Okay. Should get a recompile, and these should all work if I had them all programmed. Programming block. No, I don't want groups. It's probably this one because I didn't name it. Open door 3. Close door 3. Close door 3. Oop. 3. Okay. Moment of truth. I don't even think this is big enough to be honest, but there we go. Oh no, I didn't recompile. Restart. Mother. This is probably 3. So I should call it 3. Alright. Recompile, please. Boom, leg bomb. This should all be done. Oh no. Why? Well, that's not good. How do we break that? None of these like it. It's kind of a pain, but I think we have to delete these blocks. So we'll just copy paste the code, stab in some more. This is open door 1, so we'll just copy this. Should just be a matter of putting this back in like this. I should really save this before. Okay. Saved, probably. Probably saved just in the wrong amount of time. Oh, I guess we need to load this up first. This will be PB mother OS 1. I mean, sure. Edit, browse, mother. Hopefully it'll load up. No! How did I break this? There's no way it's that complicated. I guess let's figure it out. If this just all of a sudden starts working after this, then... Oh, no! Okay. So... Why does that happen, I wonder? And this immediately kills it again. Clang, not because of this. Maybe it's fine now? No, it's definitely not. So it just doesn't like that other grid, and I don't know why. It's exactly the same grid. This should absolutely work. It doesn't even have programming blocks on it anymore. Huh. Let's delete this. Yeah, I'm definitely tempting him right now, as you can hear. So... Alright, let's see. Somehow we lost that. Oh, right. We really should just make those groups, so let's just do that now. You can be a group, and then we don't lose you. Also, maybe it's to do with the multiple. We don't need these. Don't need you, don't need you. Alright, moving on. So let's get to our groups. Mother OS. Run open door 1. If we ever have to delete these again, it won't be an issue. Cool. Now we need closed door. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just spent way too much time in this game. 1. Hopefully this fixes our problem, because this would be a real pain in the ass if this just was the end of what we can do with this. I haven't really messed with Mother too much, but it's been pretty good. Let's see if we can get it to run. Okay, it will. And it's good, so we should be able to recompile these two. Alright, it's not dying. We're good. We're good. I absolutely can. My issue is as soon as I paste these 3 doors onto the same grid, the programming blocks shit themselves. And then I don't have any timing blocks to even do the open and close sequence. It's all controlled by the programming blocks. Yep, I think I'm at a 46, but there's a lot of AFK time in there too. Alright, let's make sure this works. So we should be able to close. Oh no. I screwed up. Wait, oh god, open it. Please don't ruin it. No. It's because of this. Did I screwed up? Maybe. Hopefully not. What all stuff do I have on here? This might be a reload depending on how bad this is messed up. Oh, did we lose a piece? Yeah, we did. That's okay, because we didn't really we didn't lose too much. We'll just rebuild that. Oh, 100%. You have to take breaks from this game, in my opinion. Oh, man, we did lose that. Crap. I think it's just a rename, though. We'll be okay. Yeah, like that, probably. And then these. Come on, where are we at? There we go. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Something like that, like that. There we go. Go down a little bit further. There we go. So there's that. What are these? Door 2. Door 2. Alright. Thunder Clue. I don't know if that is the issue, Thunder. It's definitely not 50,000 lines long. I mean, you could see it's not even... I mean, it's really not that complicated. Even times 6 or times 3, whatever this is, it's not bad. I don't know. Connector 1A. I'm a little confused on what's going on now. Oh, that's an issue. It's trying to mess with those too. That's good. Which one's click on and off here? It could be. Like I said, I don't know how programming blocks interact with each other on merge. Apparently this one doesn't really like it, but 3A, 3B, 2B. We're missing 2A. Where's 2A? But that's definitely wrong. This one should be 2A. This will work. Yeah, we actually are. We're playing in vanilla. Oh, okay. That's where it is. Connector. Yeah, it might even actually work as a blueprint, to be honest. Where were we here? You know what we need to do is just... Fuck, I need to relabel these. Otherwise I'm going to chase my tail forever. So that's 2, that's 4. Even that's wrong. 2A. 2B. Heck yeah, man. I will. A. As long as I can figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, that's good. Pro tip. Don't have damage on. Should be 2. Oh, this is 1B. This is the A's, right? Yep. A. This is 2B. 1B, that's right. 1B. Okay. You should be able to, even though it messes with it, it should still be able to recompile and be fine. In my limited, very limited knowledge of it. At least that's what I think. I think it should. Fix it. 4, 2, 2B, 2B. This should be 2A. Alright. I think we got a handle on it. 3. Yeah, I don't care about those. 2A. 2B, 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 2B. And then those don't matter. Okay. And then one last one is there. 2A and 2A, right? Yeah. No. Well, yeah, that's 1A. That's 3A. No, yeah. This is, should be 2A. I know I'm just spouting off gibberish right now, but it makes sense to me. So this is wrong. This is 2A. Okay. All these are 2B. Come on. Where's the other one here? Alright. So let's look at this again. I'm sure this is all messed up. A. Wait, 1A. Yeah, not all you. You know, we're just going to remake it. Delete 1A. To there. 1B. Okay. Yeah, Thunder, I don't know if you've seen it. I made something that works in a survival world that's actually pretty cool. It is this thing. So this is completely survival ready. That's actually I don't know if you're just tuning in, but that's the whole gist of this thing. So it's this big ass thing over here is going to leave this hangar. That's why I'm building the hangar. And it's got these little cubes on it. And it drops these cubes from, you know, really, really high up. And they parachute down, and then this turns into like a welder. And then it prints out this factory. So... Oh god, did I crash the game? No, I didn't. Just close. So, this can actually be printed just how it is. This is a completely survival ready printer. Where are we at? These things. Unlock. So it looks super duper complicated. All this green stuff is scaffolding. But if you start on the bottom, this thing will print all the way up, all in one projection. Completely vanilla, completely survival. And then all you gotta do is hit this button. And it starts getting everything ready for you. There it is. Let's see if it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, we're still good. So this is how you subgrid vanilla print stuff. Those things blast off, go bye-bye. Alright, cool. Then they go to Narnia. Alright. What's the PCU? Yes. I don't know, honestly. How do you even see that? PCU. Is it an admin menu? Entity. Where are we at here? I got some stuff in orbit. Got a bunch of stuff everywhere. I forgot I still had stuff in orbit. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Block count. PCU. Where's the mech maker? It is 18,125. Yeah, the races just go that way. I mean, they're supposed to just basically, because there was no easy way to have them like drop out. So you even have like all this stuff left over that you kind of have to get out of the way, kind of don't. But those braces would definitely be in the way of everything. So I just put them on thrusters. They go straight up and then out, and then they just go explode somewhere, I guess. But this, so obviously this is all survival, and then all you gotta do is hit this button. And you'll start printing stuff. And obviously it only prints one thing, but I think the one thing's pretty cool. So these are the legs coming around here. And all those extra pieces at least attempt to get down into this like little trough down below it. This grinds off all the pieces. So does this one. Oops. So this wasn't working earlier. Oh, it worked this time. Okay. There we go. Looks like it actually worked. And all those pieces fall down here and get ground up there. Or at least try to. They get kind of stuck here every once in a while, but there we go. Mech's ready. So this is technically a survival-ready mech printer. So you can just make these mechs by printing that thing out. And this isn't my mech. This is Dread Mechanics, but I liked it so much. I asked his permission and everything, but I mean, it's even got a like little guard follow light on you, so it'll just follow you around, defend you. There we go. It works. So that part actually works for some reason, and it's actually set up to go again. So once you build that, you can just hit this button and it'll rebuild another one. For as long as you have materials. But that all works in survival. There's a bunch of cut off pieces here. But this thing, dude, I don't know. I just have too much time in my hands. Yeah, Dreads mechs are sweet. But this is the cool... I don't know if it's going to work or not. I've tried it a few times. It didn't work. It used to work, and there hasn't been an update or anything, and now I'm stuck. Alright, what's going on here? Let's see. Let's just put these on. Actually, I did want to see if this was going to fit. So this is basically the carrier ship for those things. There we go. We'll get nice and high. Come over this way. I guess we don't want to drop it over there. As you can see, these little cubes on it. So, let's, I want to get my guys somewhere. Yeah, this will be good. So you just hit this button. Oops. I'm screwing everything up. Get down here. There we go. So this thing should be survival printable too, and it'll basically give you the capability to make the other thing. This also is run by Mother. Just have to type it in. I think I got to recompile. Yeah, because it doesn't like being disconnected either. So you always have to recompile it. I just have to figure out a workaround for that. But once you recompile it, it works pretty well. So this is it's basically just a big cargo container with some more stuff on it, but it should be filled with everything you need to survival print stuff. So this thing comes down as long as it sees the ground, which it didn't. So yeah, it kind of gives you an error message. How are we going to fix this? We will just trick it into thinking. So what we need... Don't I have something to voxel? What am I doing here? Voxel hands. Do I have to select something? What am I doing here? It's been a while since I've done voxels. I could have swore... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is going on with this? Did it run out of fuel? Oh my gosh. That's cool. Well, so much for demoing that. I wonder, what is it, bot block? I think I have it. I have to have it blueprinted. Probably the one that actually works. Yeah, no fuel. Whoops. I just saw the shadow and knew something bad was happening. Alright, hopefully this will work. Yeah, so it's got all the pieces. Let's see if it just works. It does, look at that. So that goes down. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I saw too. Hey, it did work. What's up, Amy? So you can just drop these blocks from up high, and this thing just kind of like deploys out, starts building. So it's kind of like a mobile factory pod that you can drop. That's kind of the idea behind everything. But this is survival ready, so it's on a super long timer to be able to actually build these all out with the build stages and everything, and put all the components in it. So it is on a timer where it doesn't look like it's doing anything now because creative tools and it instantly builds everything, but on actual survival it actually works on the lowest or the normal settings for welding and grinding. So it doesn't matter what, it'll actually work better if you have higher settings. But I wanted to make it so it's survival friendly for everybody. But this thing, I'm just going to let this go. Yeah, it's going to start actually building that factory. Like I said, I don't have any mods on here that allow this to be built. This is all vanilla. I don't know if this is the first time it's been done, but it's the first time I've seen it. But, you know, this builds this out and projects it out of this little thing. So I need to figure out a way. I could blueprint all this and make this all blueprintable. But as for the small grid, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to have like a specific block to do that. But then this thing will just go up and build this all. Very, very slowly. Layer by layer. And it does look slow, but it does have to weld quite a bit. And this is all piped in to this container. So this is all survival ready as well. And then actually, when this is done printing, this container will hook up to this right here. So it'll actually feed the factory as well. But like I said, that's the whole reason for the hangar door, just to hide this thing in it. This upside down thing. But it's got all these bot blocks on it, I call them. And they all are piped in. So you can reload them, and I'll probably just have a big, you know, factory door right here. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my thing. I like automated stuff, so. Yep. And that's, in order to do multi-grid stuff, you actually have to build it so that you're able to drop the hinges out, and then to drop this piece down. So basically this merge block will disconnect, or this one will disconnect, and it will drop down and attach to this hinge here once this hinge head is out of the way. What's up, Mayor? And then, you know, once this is done, then this piece will swing down, and this rotor piece will drop, and then it will attach to this, and then this piece will attach to this. So it's basically just a big... Oh, dude, I love StarCraft too. Yeah, that's actually... I love StarCraft, so that's where it came from. Deploying buildings. But that's basically just how you make a multi-grid. I mean, this is a really, really complicated one. I'm probably going to put a tutorial out soon for a very simple way to do multi-grid projections. But I figured I could do this, so I would. So, this will keep printing, and we'll try and figure out what's going on with this dang door. I think we fixed this to the point where it's... Well, no, I'm going to get rid of this shit, because it's just going to continuously make this thing try to explode. So we'll get rid of this stuff, and try to figure out why this thing doesn't want to be pasted. Or we'll just do it the other way, and we'll just make it how we have been. I've been wasting enough time already, so... Got rid of all that. I think we already got rid of all the other things. Nope. These. So those. I think that's everything. Let's see if this opens. We'll open door 1. Okay. Thought something was messed up again. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if we need more than 3 seconds. That's the idea how it's supposed to work, though. Oh no. I want to just watch it now. This is my first time seeing it too, so. going to be a big hangar door. Alright. So why won't you paste? Okay. Put you out like that. I'm curious if this one will screw it up. So if I just paste this on, will it mess up? Because worst case scenario, we will just keep going down the line, keep renaming stuff, and we'll just have different modules for everything. So this should be... This door is for a base, kind of, yeah. We're under 3. I don't want that. So we'll get rid of that. Recompile you. Will it recompile though? Nope. Dang it. What's the deal? It fails on 7. No, I didn't. Still working on it. So it just doesn't... It doesn't want more stuff on it. As soon as I get rid of that, then it's gone. Whoa. I think something happened over here. Ah, yeah. Like I said, from it dropping on the ground and then doing all this, it's all automatic. Ew. Oh, we lost something. So it's not perfect. And unfortunately, it basically screws the entire project up if one thing screws up. So, like this. This is stuck on here, so you'd have to get out of this. I think this one's stuck over here. And I know for a fact one projector didn't go where it was supposed to. I think it was on the bottom of this arm. Yep. So this didn't release, therefore this fell down. So the whole thing would be screwed up now. So there's a few bugs I gotta work out. But this is so the welder basically folds back down, and then this piston comes down, which is all piped up as well. It comes over and attaches to this, and then well, this leg drops out and then it attaches to this. So as soon as you get all your materials into this, you would basically be able to disconnect this and disconnect this, and now you have like a you'd be able to completely get rid of that and this, and now you have a standalone factory. But that's what this thing's supposed to do. It's already screwed up because it ran out. I'm guessing it ran out of fuel. I have no other reason why that would just fall out of the sky. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure that out later. But we'll just leave that. Thanks, Emmy. Discord for a sec. Yeah, I'll pop in. This is the doorman. So just picture the floor here. And then I need 3 more doors over that way. Oh, you want to just DM me? And then this is just scaffolding here. This actually can all leave. So that's a little bit more representative of the door. Hold on real quick. I gotta check Discord. I mean, yeah, there'll be a base inside here. Alright, I'm back. So, anybody familiar with Mother? And why this is probably messing up? I'm guaranteeing it's probably on my end, but also, why is this saying that it's moving? It's communicating as well. Okay. Alright. There. Maybe it's because it has the same ID as the paste. What if I just turn these off? Turn them all off. Yeah, it's a big door. So let's copy this. Let's put it over here. Let's delete this crap off first. So now it does not have programming blocks on it at all, I think. Oh no. Okay, that's not fused. That's cool. This is fused. Alright. I forgot about that. Can't paste it like that. Is there a non-intrusive way to do this? One that I'm not going to forget about? Here, let's do this. The ship for the cubes? Well, I made that in like... maybe... I got the idea over like maybe 5 hours, and then I remade the ship in like an hour because I didn't like it. Was way too rectangular, so I made these like nacelle things. But it's basically just copy and pasting. Basically just copy and pasting. So I'm gonna paint this pink so I don't forget about it. And this is so it does not paste to itself. That should help that. Let's help this over here. And for anybody that's just tuning in, this is just so it doesn't paste on itself. If a block is occupying the same space as another grid, then it shouldn't paste. So this grid and this grid are occupying the same space. That's all we're doing. I do believe that's the last part that will fuse, so we'll grab it again, put it down, test to make sure it isn't fused. Oh, we're feeling the lag. This would be closed door. Wait a tick. I can't do that because it'll screw it all up. These will catch on everything. I'm just going to trust that it's not fused. Oh shit! Wait, yeah, that's fine. I thought that I wanted to keep that one. I don't have to. So, no programming blocks on here now. We probably have the same ID. Maybe just rename that. Here, we'll try that. We'll call this something else and hopefully it changes it. We'll call it door 4 through 6. Okay. And hopefully this will just save it. Oops. Oh no, what did I do there? I know what I did. That was dumb. It's because I got rid of the damn scaffolding. Crap. Okay. Now let's see if it'll paste on. Now I'm really screwing the door up. Hopefully this is still the same dimension. Let's make sure it's labeled the same. Okay. So let's not do that again. And we need to connect it here so we can disconnect it in the other place. Okay. Get rid of you. And get rid of all of you. So, I don't think we'll need this after this. I doubt this will even work, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. And just for giggles and shits, we'll take this all off. Well, let's just see if the program blocks even works. Well, there should control all these. Crap. More instructions in the 50,000 limit. Edit and rebuild. I don't know what we did, but we broke it. I feel like it's not using more than 50,000 though. So I'm not sure what I did. None of these won't work though. Or if it'll try to work if I don't recompile it. Door. Is that it? I think that's it. So, I tried recompiling 3, so that's definitely not going to work. But we'll... 1's not going to work either, because you have to recompile it in order to get it going. Because it's only going to work on this. Or it's just going to fail immediately. Yep, that's done. As soon as I try and open it or close it... Oh, it did work. Uh-oh. Somehow, some way that fused together, I think. Now it didn't, because it's got a gap. Is this fused together? This is a fun game to play. Is it fused? No. Is this fused together? No. Why can't I do complicated stuff? Or why can't I be good at it? I don't want to go to individual timing blocks on all this, because that is just going to be a huge pain in the ass. So, I don't know how to fix this though either. Is it? Programs just don't like it. I'm pretty sure even deleting it and grabbing it again still won't like it. I think we already tried that. So grab that, put that down, mother. That doesn't even have the script in it. Yeah, it would just be a nightmare to do because it would look like I want to stagger the doors opening. So right about when we get about here, I'd have to start weaving in all the other open sequence. And it would be on like weird weights. Yeah, so it would work in a line sequence. It would do everything correctly, but I'd have to weave it all in, and I really don't want to. And I've already tried to put all these codes into one programming block, and the problem is when I execute this command, and then I execute the next one command, this one will be like, you know, halfway in between here, and it will stop, and they'll just continue with the other command. So, I have a conundrum. I mean, do I go the long route and just write everything in, even though I don't want to? Because I definitely don't want like one after the other. I don't want like one to completely finish and then start the next one, and then to completely finish and then to start the next one, because I think that's going to take way too long. So I want to start like, if it's a 10-minute animation per door, I want every 5 seconds for it to start and start and start. And this would work perfect if it would work. And by no means is this a reflection on Mother, because it's a great script. I just don't know if it's going to work for me, I guess. The only other thing is I could keep this a completely different script, or different grid, and I'll just communicate it to do its stuff. But I don't really want to do that either, because that's going to be a huge pain in the ass when I go to build the base, because then I got to keep it separate. And I just don't want to. So, the only other option. What else do I have? Okay. I have one more option to use, and it's basically, instead of going 1 through 3, 1 through 3, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do that now, because this isn't going to work. So we got the easy block renaming, so let's see how well that works. This we still have to do, but it's not that bad. We just got to change these all to 4s. Okay. Oh, that was not right. 4. Bear with me. Boring programming stuff. Just gonna double check, make sure I got all those. Please let me know if I did forget something. It will prevent me from racing around with my head cut off for a while. Oh. There we go. So that's done. And now that we got this other cool thing going, delete all this because we don't need it. There's only 2 of these. There is a few of these, but now we can do this. So we go here to here. I'm pretty sure. Boom. Replace name? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what we needed this whole time. No, it's done. There we go. This is all 4. I'm screwing this up, making it harder. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if it's only just 1. Probably shouldn't, but. Well, that's way easier. Oops, it's 4, 4. And finally 4. Now we gotta save the groups. Almost done. This is still way better than it was before. Gaps. Dust. B's. And A's. And lastly, this. And then mother needs to be renamed mother 4. Copy, paste. Okay. I do think that is correct. So make sure it goes by closing. Probably reconfiguring because this is probably messed up. It is. So before we get too crazy, let's just paste this thing on. See if it works. Because if this kills it, then we know it's not going to work. If it doesn't kill it, then we know that it might work. So far, not looking great. Yep, toast. Alright. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it didn't blow up. I almost wish it would blow up. Clang is easier to fix than this. Clang is easier to fix. Is it because we have this? Probably not, right? Yeah, it's failing on 7. I don't know what that is. Pretty sure I could turn a debug mode on this too. Equals true, right? Let's see if that works. No. Alright. Crap. I either have to make it out of timer blocks or wrap it all up into one. And I'm afraid if I make it too complex in the one, it's just going to do the same thing. I'm going to have to start from square 0 again. I know, it sucks. I really don't want to do that. I mean, yeah, it sounds worse than what it is. I mean, what? It would be... I can tell you how many timers it'd be. It would be a timer wall, which I'm used to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what? 14 times... It'll either be 60 timers or it'll be 120, depending on how I want the door to operate. So I think I'm almost positive. Like, let's see. We got, if this is 3 blocks long, it's 21 blocks long. So that means we got 42 blocks worth of length, and I gotta fit this pig in here. So it would fit just barely. It would fit by 2 blocks, so 1 block on each side. That's pretty tight. I mean, it would work, but it's just tight. If I do make a timer block wall, there's no way I'm doing it on stream. That's going to be the most boring thing ever. Dang. I think I'm going to get in contact with Agent Luke, see what he says. Please do a timer wall on stream. Yeah, alright. I gotta see how much time I got left. I do have stuff to do today, so... ooh, uh-oh. Okay. Never mind. I mean, kind of, sort of, but all it is just... I mean, it's just jamming in timers. And then I gotta figure out a way to make it cool looking, so... Yeah, timer wall. That's what I did in the back of this thing. So, this one doesn't use mother, it just uses timers, and it's just this big old timer wall. So these are actually all functional, it's not just for looks. Alright, shit or gift the pot time. Do I want to do this? Oh, really? Honestly, it's... I mean... Okay, let's see. I just do a line of those. So if I were to do it, this is how I do it. So you get the timer. And let's say... We just want to do it for this first door. So I would say open door... We'll call it door 1. Wait, how are we going to name this now? Because... I usually name my timer blocks like this. But I can't do that now because this would be door 1, door 2, door 3. So yeah, I could. That's smart. Door 1, 1. Door 2, 1. No, it would have to be door 1, 2. Oh, this sucks. Because sometimes, so let's say I have a timer that looks like this. So what am I doing? How am I doing this? Let's say I do this, and then I need to put a timer in between these two because I needed to put something there. So what I'll do is I'll just take this timer and I'll call this, you know, door timer 1.5, and then I'll take this one and I'll say, oh, you need to trigger, you know, door 1.5 and you put it here, so it would be here. Then you'd start that. So this is going to get really confusing if I screw this up. Door A11. It's going to have to be a naming convention like that. Yeah. I like to just, yeah, I don't have to pre-plan. If I pre-plan, well, that's what I do when I like drive. If I have windshield time, I'm just staring out my windshield. I just, I think of this crap. So, like, I thought of the way that this door was gonna open. I had, like, a gist. I'm like, oh, I want it to come up first, and then I want it to come in, and then I want this part to fold. So I thought of how I wanted this to operate, and then once you get there, you kind of just mess with it. So, like, I didn't have both of these things going. I only added this afterwards because it needed to be more stable. And then I needed to hide where this slid back, so I added this little part. So it's just a progressive project. My stuff blows up frequently as well, which is why I do that. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna have to do a timer wall. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll do a timer wall, and then if he figures out a way to tell me how to make this work, I'll delete the timer wall. Because I would much rather have this work. I think this is much more efficient. So, speaking of which, we'll just put the rest of the door in. So, let's do that. We will make the rest of the door, and then we'll make the timer blocks. So we should be able to copy this. Put this in, and then we'll finish out the door. And then mayhaps we will do a timer wall. No way, dude. If I think of SE during sleep, I'll never sleep. I still have like 4 more ideas banging around after this. I don't know how to turn it off. That's what I do with games, though. This is one of my favorite games, for sure. But if I think this is what keeps me up at night, is stuff like this. Yep, yep. Well, I think if you delete it and repaste it, it goes half tanks, doesn't it? So it's at least the right way up now. Maybe. Yep, there we go. It's got the hydrogen. Maybe we should land it this time. I'm not in love with this door or my pathway here. And landed. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful landing. Okay. Let's contuver on this. We still need, I think I might want to do 7 sections, because two on each side isn't enough. It'll just be the big, this will be my biggest hangar door for sure. How do we want to do this? We'll do that, and then we'll just copy paste. Copy. There. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I bet that was a heavy door. I try to stay away from blast doors on grids that I want to move. Yep, bouncy. The heavier it is, the bouncier it is. I think I made my first like vault door out of heavy blocks, and that was a huge mistake. This is roughly how big we're going to be, which is cool. Get rid of all you because you don't need to be here. You can be in there. We don't have any more programming blocks. We're gonna keep these programming blocks over here, right? Yeah. We're gonna keep those. We don't really need these batteries. Oh, it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, we can keep the batteries. We do need those. Alright, we're gonna separate these last few. I'm still all over the place, I'm sorry guys. ADD. So how many sections is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. We are going to rename this crap now, because I think we need to. This is all renamed, right? This is 4. This is not 5. Yep, okay. And this should all be separated, so we're just going to be renaming this. Oh boy. Yep, damage off is your friend. And sometimes even that doesn't save you. So, delete all this. I screwed up and double made this, but that's okay. That's why we got this now. This, boom. 4A. 5A. Nope, not that. Would be going through it. Don't need that one. I guess we'll just rename this 5, 5. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And there. Una más, por favor. There we go. So this also needs to be all these. Oops. Oh yeah. Half this job is just copy paste. How do I know it's what? What do you mean? What all this crap is? Because I've messed with it for a few days now. Oh, for sure, man. I screwed that up. No, C's. Yep, lots and lots of copy pastes. Even building is a lot of copy paste. That's what's actually super exciting about Space Engineers 2. Their copy paste is way better. I think that's it. Alright, so we're all grouped up. And that'll actually really help on stuff. So we don't need all these extra cockpits, that's for sure. I think we'll keep one at the other side, just for renaming purposes. Timer all time. God. Where do I even want to put this freaking thing? Dude, I'm excited. Super excited. What is halfway here? How many blocks is this? 40. Oh, it's 20. Easy math. Where do we go? Right here. There, that's halfway. So, we need a ton of freaking timers. How do we want to do this? What is multi-tool? Oops. Let's see, what do I want this to look like? Nope, not like that. Oh, yeah, I think I don't have build vision on or something. Well, I definitely do, because it's on up there. I don't know. I think I've used it before. That's how you, like, find conveyor leaks and stuff. Or not conveyor leaks, but... okay. Visualize measurements. Oh, yeah. The measurement tool. I do remember using that now. This looks dumb. I don't even know how many this is. How many is this? That's about what I need. Hey, 120, 150, 200. Okay, so it's 200. It's 200. Oh, it's more. 250. That's way more than I need. Yeah, I don't know if I... What is it? Hey, there it is. Yeah, I can use it. Multi-tool. I looked for this for the other day and I couldn't find it. Because I wanted to... Yeah, use that. This is the one I really wanted. Yeah, I don't care about that one. I think it was this one. But I had a conveyor line screwed up in here. Looks like they all work. Yeah, so those are all fine. Don't care about those. Okay, so all my stuff's piped up. That's all I really care about. Alright. But do I want it here? This looks kind of ugly. Something like that. I don't think I need any event timers, so I'm not even going to do that. Alright. Yeah, I suppose. That'll do. I think it's way too many, but... Timer all time. Probably only going to be streamed for like another half an hour or so, so we'll at least try and get one door done. Timer. It's always good to name them randomly too, so when your timer wall goes off, it looks like it's not in line, it just pops all over the place. So this will be door, I think I'm going to go door A1. We'll just go door A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I think that makes more sense to me. I don't know why, but so. Oh, that's not gonna work though. 2, 3, 4, 5. How many was it again? Was it 6? What did I count? So this is open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 people calling me right now. 8 timer blocks per. So I got 6 of them so far. Here's 7 and 8. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this toolbar, the one that I'm like fully on. Yeah, I always like to set up so my blocks are on my first one, my pistons and everything are on my second one, and like stuff to build ships, and then all the greebling and everything else. Commander subgrids make splits. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Well, let's get the timing. Timer A. Nope, that's not gonna work. Timer. Oh god. If I can't search this, it's gonna suck. Okay, we can just do that. No, that's not gonna work. Timer. Okay, there we go. Timer A1. So, unfortunately, I screwed up. I'm gonna have to have closed door first. Yeah. Alright. So we'll do close. Door A1. Oops. 3. Am I on A2? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hopefully it's 8 of them. Oh, okay. Thanks, Thunder. Yeah, there's some other people doing some really cool stuff. Lord V has some really good mechs. Dread Mechanic has some really cool mechs. There's some other people out there that do some really cool creations that I like, actually. Splitsy, he's always good to watch. Black Armor, obviously he hasn't been active lately, but he's pretty good. What are we doing here, Mother? So now it's trying to copy-paste this crap. I almost am going to have to write this down because I got all the timings already figured out. So closed door, it's going to be this crap. Rotate hinge 2B. Well, 1B. It'll be 1B, speed of 5. So close. We're going to do 1B. Going to go rotate to angle. Was that 0? I think it was 0 at a speed of 5. So we're going to go close 2. Start that. Oh yeah, Engineered Coffee, he's good too. I always forget it. Like, I'm not just trying to forget people, but yeah, Engineered Coffee's really good. His aesthetic is very nice as well. 2B, speed of 5, 0. Horizontal, 995, speed of 5. Hold 1. I'm going to move to set move, 9.95, speed of 5. Cool. Oh, this is annoying. So 995 square Support 10, speed of 4. Support 10, speed of 4. Support 1A. Support 10, speed of 4. Horizontal's done. Piston exhaust 0, speed of 5. Piston exhaust 1, speed of 5. Set move 0, speed of 5. Cool. Nice. Way to get me name dropped and keen. Appreciate that. Let's see. So we're ending here. So we got all this crap done. Next timer is weight of 4, 2C, 0, speed of 15. So close 2. We're gonna be 4, and it's gonna be hinge 1C, move, I forget, I think it's to 0, 0, speed of 15. Just their update videos. That was actually pretty cool. I like that. It's always nice to be asked on your favorite game to help out with the trailer. More than happy. So, mother. Check it out. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we did the Apex one, and then what was the other one with the rocket? The thingamabob. Signal? No, fieldwork. Fieldwork. So we're here, 2C, 0 speed, hinge exhaust, 0 speed of 20. As you can see, it is pretty slow going. Exhaust, 1, 0, speed of 20. 20. I need to take, you know, it would be really smart. I could screenshot this. I think I'll do that. I'm an idiot. Give me a second. Screenshots. We're just going to work off of that so I don't have to keep going back and forth because that is super inefficient. Okay, opening it up. There we go. Alright, we got that. Now we can just work off of the close timers, which is way better. What are we on? 2? We're on 2. So 2 exhaust and start 3. 3 is a 2-second timer. 3 is a 2-second timer. Inset connector 2B or 1B. Okay. That we want to lock. Square fold, fold 1. This bad boy has got to move to 9.7. 9.7 at a speed of 3.5. Sweet. And then so we close 4, I think. We're on 4, right? Yep, 4. Speed of 1. And hinge 2A, 1A. Keep saying the wrong ones. This bad boy is going to move to -90 at a speed of 5. Pretty sure that's the only one there, so close 5. Start. Nope, not that. Start. This one's going to be waiting 4 seconds. And 1. There we go. Set move. I'm going to go to 7.4. Speed 3. And hinge gap 1. Rotate to 90. Speed of 5. Close 6. Oh, that's not good. Close 7. I screwed up on my stuff. Close 7. Is this close? Oh, what the hell? What's going on there? Why is it up there? What have I done? This should be 5. Oh god. 5. 6. What am I doing? How is this so messed up? Whatever, this could be 7. Let's get out of this. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, that's bad. Close 5. Start. 4 goes into 5. 5 is here. 5 goes into 6. 6 goes. Okay, we're good. Going back to this. We have piston vert and gap 1.5. 1. Nah, it's gonna have to be 2. 2. Connector B or A. 1A. We're gonna lock that. And support. I'm definitely gonna have to save before this because this is gonna be jacked up. Move this to 0 at a speed of 4. Okay. Don't think I need these. Or this one. So neither one of those. So really just the close sequence is 6 timer blocks, which is not that bad. As long as that's correct. So, let's give it a shot. Close. Wait, did it save? We're gonna save it. This is gonna blow up. Alright, it's saved. Too easy. Close. A1. Trigger. What? I skipped some stuff. What the heck? Oh shit, I know we're wrong. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna reload. I'm pretty sure that all of the hinges are locked. So that's something the mother does automatically, is it locks all the hinges. So we're gonna have to lock and unlock hinges. Otherwise this thing's gonna be super wobbly. Oh man. 20 more minutes, guys. I gotta go. What's genius? Mother script? Oh yeah, dude. That's what's really nice about it is when mother moves it, it'll move it in position and then automatically lock it. You don't even have to put code in for that. It just does it automatic. I'm pretty sure it changes the limits so that it locks the limits in the place that you move it to. Yeah, it's sick. So not only do you have a hinge lock, but you also have a limit lock as well. It doesn't really affect pistons that much, but I think it changes the velocity to 0 as well. So my issue is hinges are probably all, yep, locked. What the heck? That's not good. Reverse? Oh, here, wait. Reverse. Reverse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are you doing this? You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. All these limits are jacked up. 0. Ermagerd. Those, you don't want these at all that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy paste this. I think I can. Heyo. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for sure. Lock damage being off is nice. Okay. That's fixed. Hopefully we can just copy paste all these two. Uh-oh. Chill. Oh no. That broke. They both broke. Shit. Stop. Cut it out. Alright. How can we fix you? Do one of these. Can we attach this? No. Okay. We can fix this. We have the power. We just have to... How are we going to do this? Okay. We could do it this way. I don't have weld pad installed because I'm an idiot. Piston head. And then we'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Lovely. Good as new. Now, save. Close. Ah, yes, everything is wonderful. Uh-oh. That looks weird. Why is this taking so long? Oh no, these are locked too. Crap. What are those called? Gap something. There we go. And then exhaust. There we go. Now it's good. Complete. So it is acting weird though. And I wish it was just as simple as reversing that, but now I have to build a whole chain for the opening, which super sucks. Okay. Well, I think I got time to build one. Yeah, we'll do one. And then I'll tidy it up because I'm probably going to have to put hinge locks on everything too, because it definitely it looked a lot better than this when it was running through Mother, and now it's all weeble wobbly and bad. So, let's get one more timer crap going. Where are these? I'm going to take one more screenshot, work off that. Still have no idea why you guys want to watch me build a timer wall, but right, there's the whole thing. We'll screenshot that. Lovely. And we'll do that. Cool. It's time. Timer block open, right? Open. Did I not make that? A1? Closed door. Oh. Dumb. I didn't say open with it. This needs to be door open. Crap. No easy way to do this before just renaming. Alright. So. Oh yeah, it's literally just you build one timer block and then you trigger the next one with that timer block. So it just creates this chain of events. So we'll start off with what are we in? Door A open. Open. What do we start off with? Hinge exhaust. So exhaust hinge. We'll take this and we want to move it to 90 degrees or negative 90 degrees and probably at a speed of 20. So that's going to make our first thing. And then this is open door now. So we'll go to A2, we'll trigger this. That'll start the next one. And we only want a 2-second delay on this. So after 2 seconds, this one's going to trigger. And we want piston exhaust. 1. And we're going to move this to 7.3. Oh no, I don't need to go. We're good. I got 12 minutes, baby. Open 3. So that's gonna be a 1-second timer. Oh, yeah, it's all good. I wouldn't keep going if I actually needed to go. I'm basically just gonna start making dinner. So, what are we on? Hinge 3 or timer block 3? We got hinge, gap 1. Take that, rotate to angle. It's going to be 0 at speed of 5. And connector 1A. We want to unlock this. I will try and keep, I don't know, I gotta figure out a day. I mean, does Monday work for everybody? I want to pretty much do it when everybody else does. No, it's all good. Let's see, vert 1. We're gonna do 4.9. Set move 4.9. at a speed of 3. What are we on? Closed door 4? I think it's closed door 4. Yep, closed door 4. Alright. Hinge 1A. These guys gotta move to 0. I just started streaming again. I always found it hard to stream. It's way easy to make like videos, but streaming and like talking the entire time, I've always had a hard time with that. Why is this a speed of 4? Oh well, that's what it says to do, so that's all I'll do. This time, okay. Mondays it is. I don't know if I could ever do 4:20. I don't get off work normally till 5 or so, so probably like a 7 o'clock stream, which is, for me, that would be in 3 hours, or 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I can keep that up pretty good. You're good. I'm just, yeah, I got ADD, man. I can't speak and do stuff at the same time. Lock on. Crap. What are we on? Close 4? Open 4? Open 5? Oh boy. Yeah, this is one thing not to, not to check up. 1 second. 1 second. Did I turn on all that crap? Alright, fold. 1. 0. 0, speed of 3. Open 6. 1 second delay. Yeah, we got exhaust pipe 1. Toggle that off. Open 7. 7. It's gonna be a 2 second delay. 1B. It's gonna be unlock. And 1C. Rotate to -90 at a speed of 15. And open 7. Nope, open 8. Open 8. 1 second delay. Piston horizontal. 1. We're going to set and move that to 0 at a speed of 5. And 2B. Gosh, I just keep screwing that up. Hinge to 1B. It's going to be -90 at a speed of 5. So this should work, hopefully. We're going to save this, and we're going to open the door. Everything should be unlocked the way it should have been, so... Do we save? Yes. Open 1. Oh no. Okay. I forgot that that has a little bit of a wait. Uh-oh. Did I hit it twice? What is going on? Okay. What? Oh, I think I'm dumb. There's, I bet I mixed a close in here. Door open. Door open. Door open. Close door. Yep, that's what I did. Oh, it's a good thing it didn't blow anything up. Open door. Start. 4. Yeah, you guys must have, you guys were talking to me. It's your fault. It's your fault. Alright, the rest of these are opens. We're good. Now it should work. Maybe. Boom. Oh lord. This doesn't look good. I'm just kidding. What? I must have not set a time correctly. Okay. Okay. There we go. That was open. What timer did I not set? Oh, 10 second. There we go. What is that? This should be a exhaust pipe 1 and hinge 2A, right? This should be a 1 second delay, not a 10 second delay. Alright. Let's see, close. This is going to be so much easier to synchronize though. So we close, this is open. So 7 should close this thing. Yep, we went to a timer wall here. So it's kind of working. Ooh, definitely need those. Definitely need to lock the hinges though, like we were doing. Let's see. So 6 should open it, right? Yep. Things are moving. Oh, it's ugly though. Oh, 100%. You have to organize your timers, otherwise it is just a mess. And there's no way that you can like go back. And like I said, if let's see, timer close. If let's say I wanted to add it, like I'm like, oh, I want like smoke to happen, but it's in between, you know, a timer here and here, or it's a long timer like a 4, but I want to trigger something in between 1 and 2, but I want it to trigger it 2 seconds. Yeah, I need to lock the hinges for sure. I want to trigger it 2 seconds, but this one triggers at 4. What I'll do is I'll go take this, and I'll go timer. Oops, not all that. And I'll go timer. What the heck? Why is it lowercase? Oh well. 1.5. I don't know why that happened like that, but let's see. Open. So now I have this and. Oh shoot, was that close? Whatever, man. I'll have 1.5, so I'll go to this back to this one, and so instead of 2, I'll go 1.5 here, and then at the 1.5, I'll trigger my 2, and that's an easy way to go like, oh, I go 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6. So it just makes it easier, and you know sometimes I have to go down to 1.2 because I wanted to add another timer in. It just names. This is your main battle on timing blocks, is keeping the naming conventions something that makes sense. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do each door just like this. It'll be B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and then we'll go all the way through the doors. And at the very end, I'll make one timer block. No, I didn't plan on it. Once I get, you know, this door sequenced, and this door, 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 I'll have all of them so that they'll open and close, and then I'll just pick one timer block. Or actually, what I'll do is, I'll pick one timer block, and I'll have them trigger all the opens all at once. But then I'm going to say door A1, I want you to, I'll probably have this one trigger immediately. But door B1 will probably be on a 5-second timer. C1 will be on a 10-second timer. So this will open, then it'll go in a sequence, and it'll probably, hopefully look cool. Right? Well, AI's the thing. As soon as they could start building stuff in space engineers, man, I don't out of a job. Yeah, but that's where we're at. I think I do have to call it. It is 4:30 now, and it's din time. So, thanks again for everybody that stopped out today. I will honestly, my schedule's so screwed that I'm just probably gonna drop streams when I can. But honestly, good seeing you guys. I'm gonna try and make Monday a thing, like every week, but not promising that I'll be able to keep it up or be consistent at all. But I'll at least have maybe I'll just drop updates if I end up doing stuff on this. But this is the big door. I would love to see this thing done. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Alrighty, we'll see you next time.